Tonight I leave familiar for the great unknown. Got a couple broken arrows and my hair is grown since you saw me last. Talking on an old flip phone. Today I shared the skin of who I used to be. Got Sinatra on a 45, I'm buzzing like a bee. Just hoping you can fly with me. I took a Greyhound down to Georgia. Then a rental up to Maine. But how I hope for California in the spring. Tonight I leave the only home I've ever known. Got a couple $100 that I'm gonna blow on a used guitar, a Fender or an Epiphone. What doesn't kill me makes me wonder and think of what the future will bring. But how I hope for California in the spring. Open road, gonna find a place where my heart hits the ground. Back when I was 10 years with a rose and a valentine, I thought that love was bought and sold with candy hearts that said it's not like the movie show. It's not like the story. Just how
YouTuber で DIY マガジンの関さんっていう人がやり方を教えて
oh, I wish that say the best things in love always stay as sweet time with you is all I need. My love is so much sweeter because of you. Because of you. The fields of our past, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but it's strange now. Dreams holding us closer, the meadows of our youth, 107 days, recalling it backwards. Our dreams holding us closer. So clear. Ooh, we can see so clear. Blue, and you are shades of gray. Living day to day, even when we're free. It's true, difference is the same. The colors always change, but the song is the same now. In June, lifting us higher.